and gentlemen. You're welcome to FameIdols Hangout, a one-stop shop for everything entertainment, information, everything education. Yes, you're not going to know the church for inside the studio for here. This is where we are about all that's going on in the lives of your favorite celebrities. It's a beautiful Wednesday evening, and we're here. We are live exactly the way we say we do. And Joy, how is your week going?
Yes, so thank you so much, Osita. Good evening, my beautiful and handsome fans. How una day? Yes, so my week is going well, oh, it's going fine, oh, everything dey okay. You know, it's a normal level. Your baby girl joy dey gallant, and that's what the thing be. I know they find trouble. And person wey find me, they collect am woto. Well, na so e be oh, hope say una own dey go well, oh. Nobody dey find your trouble. Everywhere dey cool for your side. Well, today na film idols. We don carry all the correct story wey dey for inside obodo entertainment. Carry come for una here because una know say normal level, all our story dey sweet. Things dey happen, and they tell you. People dey drag people. People don make some kind life decision wey una no go believe am. I dey tell you, e shock me sef. But no wahala. Make una just calm down. Make we enter inside. Where are you watching us from? Abeg, tell a friend to tell a friend oh, say something dey happen for here oh, I dey tell you. You fit chook mouth for the matter oh, abeg, make you comment for comment section. Make we know how you take see the whole thing wey dey happen for inside obodo entertainment. As e be like that oh, abeg grab your popcorn, dey chop that one, dey follow us, dey go front. Also abeg, make we continue.
Yes, of course. And a sneak peek of what to expect on today's program, because as Joy rightfully said, we have a lot in store for you this very Wednesday. So let me just give you, sneak peek of what to actually expect, because it's going to be, like she said, a roller coaster of emotions. Yes, a lot actually happened. A lot actually happened this week where we say we did like this, and plenty things don't happen just within yesterday and today, if I do say so myself. Now, I know say Simi is actually in the news, and I think a lot of people have been calling for her to be dragged officially, that is legally. A lot of people have been calling for the government to put mouth. So Simi don't actually enter news today, and also Tems is coming out to make some very shocking revelations. Tems is coming out to make some very shocking revelations. Things that people did not actually expect before now. Now, things will be say, they don't even know say na so it go be. Yes, make a put it like that. Now, things will be say they don't even know say na so it go be. But she don't come outside, she don't yarn that particular one. You know, guys want to accuse me. We go yarn on the matter as the show, the progress. Our very own Ololademi Asake is also in the news. Yes, Asake is also in the news. And Amodi, Nigerian actor, made some very shocking revelations that have got people talking. All you have to do right now is sit back, relax, and may you yourself or pumpy. May you not disturb yourself at all. May you start to dilute. They collect all the story one by each. And if you get person will be say una too, they enjoy FameIdols Hangout today. This is the right time to reach out to that particular person and make sure you share, and keep sharing. Yes, make sure you share, and keep sharing. That being said, I believe we will dive right into the conversation for today. And with that, yes, like we said, R&B star, I'm talking about no other than Temilade Okemesi, popularly known as Tems, is actually in the news. And she has actually recounted the early career challenges she faced. According to her, she revealed that she was once booed out of the stage while performing at a school event. And speaking in an interview with Big Boy TV, the Crazy Teen Schooner actually shared that she wasn't only booed, but was also harassed with plastic bottles. According to her, before we say she come outside, can't talk am. She said, I remember one time I was going to perform at my school as an up-and-coming singer. And I thought I was going to receive a standing ovation, but I got booed. They even threw plastic bottles at me, she recalled. Tems explained that despite the embarrassing incident and other such rejections, she remained determined to pursue a career in music. She admitted that some of the initial rejections she faced could be due to her conviction to stick to her originality instead of doing covers or familiar sounds like most of her peers. The Grammy-winning singer said, looking back now, she is glad that she didn't compromise her style despite the initial pressure. Yes, and she don't come outside, don't talk, say in the long run, she don't see, say, he not really get where he touch. And I want to believe I'm actually of the opinion that almost, or if not everybody in the entertainment space, actually have one experience or the other where they were not accepted. And it is more crazy coming from your school, because these are supposed to be people that know you. I mean, we are all students. All of us, they go school together. So it is more crazy actually coming from your school. I can remember earlier days when I started entertainment in, like, okay, make I no call the year, but it's been a while. Yes, when I started entertainment officially in the university days. I been don first start from secondary school, but university I decided to monetize it. I decided to make a career out of it. Secondary school I was just doing it for fun. Yes, so I can remember university days when I started doing entertainment officially. E no get who no suffer. My experience was worse because I was supposed to come and perform in a particular gig, and I got there and somebody told me, Omo, how much dem pay you for this gig? Make I give you money, make you go sit down. Now wetin the person tell me categorically, I'm sure I've said this to idols before. I've had a couple of very terrible experience, but all I can say is the moment you are determined to do something, you just don't have to be discouraged, irrespective of what you are served, irrespective of the food you get. Not be everybody go accept you once. Sometimes sef, even people be say dem dey part of your inner circle, dem no go support your hustle at all at all. Imagine being in the comedy industry. At least her own na to sing, she can't be babe, she can't get nice voice. Imagine being in the comedy industry, if you crack joke finish, make your maddest man tell you say, omo, future no dey for here for you, say make you find wetin you go do, say future. So I don't know, it's normal. As long as you're in the entertainment space, as long as you are doing entertainment, it's normal for you to have your terrible days. I mean, even apart from upcoming acts, there are some acts that, even as an A-list artist, I've gone to concerts whereby they booed A-list artists off the stage. I've gone to concerts whereby even celebrities were stoned sachet water, were stoned bottle water, plastic bottle. So e dey, even when you don reach there, e get place where be say you go where dem no go still accept you at all at all. E get place where be say you go even try perform where dem no go vibe to your sound. I was saying the other time here on FameIdols that, Joy, I can remember a particular concert I saw on TikTok. The person that was performing was Original Stereo Man. That na the person wey be say he sing sample, Ekwe. Him be the perform, but it seems that it is Gen Zs that are too much in that particular concert, because they didn't even vibe to him at all. Everybody was just standing, some people were pressing phone, and it was jumping up and down the stage. So it is normal. It is very, very normal. All through the comment sections, congratulations were flying left, right, and center. But then, Joy, knock me left for it.
You know, there is no artist that does not have a story of from sorrow to joy story. Yes, almost all of them have the story of their beginning, you know, how they all started, and you know, they were accepted, they were not accepted, and all that. You know, there's something about them that I love so much. Her persistence. Her persistence. That is one thing I love so much about her. Her persistence, you know, to just be herself, to do a kind of music, not doing the general one, not doing the general sound that everyone is doing, you know, to do her kind of music, to do who she is, her original person. It is not easy. It's not easy to come out to be your original self and then expect everybody to, you know, adapt to it, accept what you are. You know, there are so many artists like that. We have someone like Simi doing different kind of music. We have Burna Boy. When Burna Boy started, it was like that. It was not generally accepted. But just look at it today. Look at where it has taken him to. And you know, there are so many of our fans that have a lot to say about, you know, what happened to Asake, to Tems, and what they have learned from it. You know, one fan said something, you know, somebody was criticizing and supporting and all that. Some fans still say up till now, somebody still came out to say that they still arguing that her music lacks a traditional African sound. You know, they're still criticizing some of our performances and all that. Well, that one concern you. This coming from Daniel, okay? No problem. You said the music still lack traditional African sound. Must it be a traditional African sound? This is who she is. It's a kind of music. That is it. It's just normal. Another person was saying that they are very, very happy that she did not give up. She continued. Okay. If not, she's one of the artists that is putting Nigeria on the global map. Okay. So someone is saying, congratulations to you, Tems, and we are happy that you continued. You did not stop. Okay. Another person, somebody was the one appreciating her that look at, because she did not stop, she's able to launch this initiative, this initiative, the leading vibe initiative, a platform to empower women working behind the scenes, women that are going through some challenges in their music, maybe in their careers, maybe you're in the entertainment industry, going through some challenges. She organized, she launched this initiative to help them, to give them a voice, to turn their negative experiences, to put it into action, because she has gone through it. She knows what it feels like to be rejected. And again, she talked. She has once upon a time talked about, because of the fact that she is a woman, she know how it was hard for her in the industry. And you see people coming out to say yes, they understand, they know how it feels like. Okay, so this is something that I love about I love about Tems, and I am so proud. For me, I am proud of her that she did not stop. She continued. Now look at even Rihanna. Rihanna reaches out to her. Yes, I think she has written a song for Rihanna also. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure on that, but I think so. She has written song for some international artists. Okay, so this is I still, in fact, this one is something that I'm going to say to the upcoming artists. To the upcoming artists, be yourself. Even Don Jazzy has once said it. Keep improving, because you don't know where opportunities will come from. If a marketer refuses to market your product, promoters refuse to take you. They say maybe your song is different. It lacks that, that vibe of Afrobeat, which people will buy. Because when Tems started, they said our music is not marketable. They cannot sell it. But look at what is happening now. They are selling it. They are the ones calling her. So if they feel it is not marketable, then promote yourself. Yes, keep doing what you're doing. Keep improving yourself. Keep promoting yourself. That is it. They don't want to market your song. Market it by yourself. You don't know, because the internet has made it possible for your songs to be able to reach a wider audience. Okay, so you don't know who is going to listen to it. You don't know who is watching. That is one thing there. So I say congratulations. I will join my voice with all the fans that are saying congratulations to them. Keep doing what you're doing. We are super, super proud of you. Osita, please, maybe we just continue the go for, because this one, I just love everything about them. Our persistence, I just love it. I bet we will continue.
But boy, I have a little question though, because permit me to say sometimes a creative is meant to know when to revamp. A creative is when to know when to do something different. Like a creative is meant to know when this is not working. Now, judging from waiting terms, they come outside and talk, because according to her, a lot of people were expecting her to, do what her peers are doing. It was actually working for some people to just imitate other people's sound, or just sound like other people, as long as you're doing music. It was working for some people, but she got booed because she was, trying to be herself. Originality, you understand? And how would you know? Because I don't tell you before, Joy. Say personally, I be person will be say I don't even try being a DJ. I've actually tried
Okay.
being a DJ before. I told myself, no, this is not working. Let me do something else. You understand?
Okay. Yes.
So, at what point should you say that this is not actually working? Even in the style of comedy I do, even in the style of high,
What time should you say it is no longer working? Maybe that is not for you. I don't think
the same
I
for
don't think there's a
music,
time you should
like
say.
you do music. At what point do you say,
Okay, you know what, Osita? If a person loves you, love doing something, and okay, you love doing something, and you feel that people are not responding to what you're doing. If you're convinced about that thing you're doing, I would say keep doing what you're doing on the side. Don't focus on don't just put all your energy, especially if it's something that you want to take as a career, you want to earn from it. I would say keep doing it on the side. Don't quench that fire completely. Don't. Just keep doing it on the side, and have something you're doing that can also help you in your earnings, that can help you in your earnings, in your finances. Instead of you should just focus on, unless you have somewhere that money is coming from. But if it's something you want to use as your career, something you feel that something you want to use it as your career, I would say keep doing it on the side. Don't make it just a constant thing. Every day you're waiting for them. You're always telling us about one of your neighbor that is always, inside his house, practicing on how to sing and all that. Every time he's in his house. That is what he loves to do. But I hope that your neighbor has something else that he can use, something he can use to earn, than always waiting for when his music is going to be aired on air, or waiting for music when his music is going to blow. Disturbing the whole neighbors with his songs, and we don't know when the song is going to blow. That kind of thing. But it depends on you. It depends on you. How do you see that your talent, that skill you have, that dream you have? It depends on you. Do you want to just quench it because someone else does not see what you see in it? Because that is just the way it is. The way of the world. Not everybody will see what you see. You saw something there and you started it. Not everybody will see it. And people will always celebrate success. They will celebrate your success. They don't know, they don't celebrate, the story behind the success, the stress, the times, you put into it, the time that you felt like giving up. They don't know, they will not celebrate that. They just celebrate the success because that is what they see. They celebrate the celebrities because that is what they see. But they don't know how long it took for them to become a celebrity, to become a star, to become good in what you do. You don't know how long it took. The rejections, the time when it felt like, oh, you can't do it. So I don't know, Osta, have I answered your question? I don't know how I don't know how have I answered your question. Okay, well, I have said all I want to say on that part concerning the question Osita asked. Please leave us a comment in the comment section. If there's something you want to say about, being persistent, or you want to share with us your experience, times when you felt like giving up and you did not give up. At the end of the day, it paid out. Okay, we want to hear from you. Want to know? We want to hear from you. We want other people to learn from you on not to give up on something that you believe so much in. Something that is your dream, something that you're positive about. And as it be like that, I beg, we could leave this story of things and we'll go enter the next story where we'll carry on for owner. And this story is coming from none other than our own Nollywood actor, Ray Amodi. Yes, so many of you may not know our Nollywood actor Ray because somebody was saying that, oh, it's been long we saw Ray on the screen. What is happening? Well, calm down, calm down, calm down. I go let you know waiting they happen with our old Nigerian Nollywood actor. You want to know what is happening because this one is tall. A lady said, upon all your fineness like this, upon all your tallness, upon all your correct body weight stand away. You can't tell us, say, they act again. What's happening? Well, that's what the team Ray, mood actor, is in the news. Don't happen for his own side. Decision where he make, where as in the decision was, it just came out of the blue. Fans were surprised, said, why? What is really happening? Well, our popular Nollywood actor Ray Amodi has announced his decision to quit acting for music. Do you believe, or please, I want to know, can you just let us know in the comment section, do you believe that music suits actor Ray or not? Well, I don't want to answer that question. I want to leave it for our fans. Please comment in the comment section. Let us know how you see Ray, our actor Ray, being an artist, that is a music artist. Okay, so let us go on to know why he made that decision. So Ray made the disclosure in a now viral video on his Instagram page. He announced his departure from Nollywood. And there are reasons why he announced his departure. Okay, he did not just wake up all of a sudden and decided to say, oh no, I'm no longer acting again. He said so many things, and I'm going to let you know what he said. He came on to let us know. He said, this is coming from Ray. Ray said, I have stopped acting films. I quit to focus on my music career. This is a decision that has come with a lot of consequences. This is coming from Ray. He said his long-term struggles with anxiety and concerns about his mental well-being, his health condition is part of the reason why he is quitting acting. He went on to let us know that he has been battling with anxiety for over 10 years. Wow. Wow, people are going through a lot behind the scenes. Yes, people are going through a lot. Even when he said an example, he said there was a time they were filming in a village, and then the next village after the village they were filming, they heard gunshot. Gunshot. I don't know. He doesn't know what was happening there, but something was happening there, and even with the gunshot and all that was happening there, they kept on filming. He said to himself, he said, instead of them to run for safety, or leave it, what if what is happening there comes to this place where they are filming? What is going to happen? What will be the explanation that they were filming and they could not, be cautious and understand that it is safety first before any other thing? Well, that is what our own actor Ray Amodi has said about his acting career. He's quitting acting for good. No more acting. He's going to go into music. That is what it's going to do. But then many fans were of different opinions, and that is the normal way. People will support, people will oppose. I don't know. This is a man telling you that has been suffering, battling with anxiety for 10 years, and you are still talking about that he should continue acting. Because one fan was saying something. A fan, this one is coming from Ibrahim. Ibrahim said that people that he prefers him as an actor than a musician, that music no fitter. Now wetin fit person know. You dey talk say music no fitter, say you should continue acting. Another person, this is coming from Salibu is saying that that you should understand that people will not forget your first love, your first job, your first job, your first that is the first thing that brought you into limelight. They won't forget it. So even if he decides to go into music, he's not going to do well in music. He's going to go to do well in acting. I don't know, why are you telling him what he's going to do well in? One person even said that, this is coming from another fan who is saying that, oh, this person no get voice now, he say he won't go to sing. Calm down now, calm down. Have you heard him singing? I've not heard actor Ray singing. If you've heard him singing, please let us know in the comment section. But I've not heard him singing, so I don't know how it's gonna be like. But this is something he says he wanna do. Okay, so why don't we support him? Let us support him. A fan from USA is saying, "Congratulations to you, since you have decided that you want to go into the music industry. Fine, we wish you all the best." Another fan is saying, May God go before you." Okay, so many people are wishing him well and offering their support. Another fan was saying something. This is coming from Peter. Peter is saying that it is true that someone can be going through this kind of thing, going through anxieties, going through depression, and you will not know. You only see what you see, but you don't know what is happening behind the scene. You don't know what the person is going through until they tell you. Yeah, you see him acting. A fan of him went on to explain that you see someone acting different kind of roles. He act as this. Maybe he act as a father. In the next one is acting as a child. The next one is acting as a son. The other one is acting as a grandfather. The other one is acting as a criminal. The other one is acting as a president. The other one is acting as a doctor. Acting different roles. Oftentimes you see them. They tend to forget who they are because they are always in front of the camera, being different person, you're being a different person at different times, and you tend to forget who you are. So it's understandable if he's going through some mental breakdown, and anxiety issues, and all that. It's understandable. So this is coming from most fans that are trying to understand where he's coming from, and how he feels. Although actor Ray let us understand that his family are not in support of him leaving the entertainment, in leaving Nollywood and going for music, but he has decided to make them proud and do what is good for him, which is good. Do what is good for you. Do you, okay? You do you. The world will adjust. That's the way. For me, that is what I would say. I would say, do you? I know they give advice, so I know they give advice. I know they give person advice because you at the end of the day, you make your decisions. Okay, you do what you want to do. But I think it's a positive thing to do you and let the world adjust. As long as you're not doing anything negative, you're doing something positive. So why do we have to keep checking on, oh, will they accept it, will they not accept it? Just do what you want to do. I've not heard him singing. I don't know how he sings, but please, if you have heard actor Ray singing before, let us know in the comment section how he sings. How does it go? You heard him singing, tell us how it sounds. What does his voice sound like? Or should we wait and hear from him when he starts singing officially? Because I have not heard him singing before, so I don't know how he's gonna feel like. But if you have heard him singing before, please let us know in the comment section how his voice sounds like. And if you have not, no problem. We will be patient and wait for when actor Ray will launch this his music career he has let us on. He has opened up and let us know about it. But as it be like that, though, we're gonna leave Actor Ray's story and wait until he launches the career officially. For now, we say congratulations on discovering another passion of yours. Yes, congratulations. We wish you all the best. Yes, we wish you all the best. So, congratulations on doing what you love to do, and it's fine. And as it be like that, we go leave Actor Ray's story and enter one story where they blow up the internet. And they tell you this story they blow up the internet. Oh, but then before we continue, because this one is coming from Simi. Simi, they face so many. In fact, will I say she's facing so many she this is what she's facing now is coming from comments, a post she made some years back, and now this post has come online, and a lot of people are seeing this post in a different ways. People are saying a lot of things about the post, both negative and positive, and those who are seeing it on a neutral ground. But calm down, make I tell you now wetin happen with Simi. Before then, I beg, where are you watching us from? We want to know where you are watching us from. Are you in Lagos? Are you in Abuja? Are you in the US? Where in the world are you watching us from? Please let us know where you are watching us from. And again, you can leave comment to let us know. Yes, we want you to command for inside the matter. Share you get. Let us know your opinion on our stories. Okay, want to know how do you see this Simi story? How do you see Amodi? Are you supporting him or not? And this Simi, we want to talk about now. You feel let us know how you see everything where they happen with Simi. Are you in support? Are you opposing? Are you on a neutral ground? Which one you did? I beg, let us know how it is. And don't forget to please follow us on all our social media platforms, okay? www.fameidols.com. You can never know if you have a talent, you want to showcase. You can sing, you can dance, you can act. What is that talent you have? It's not only singing, it's not only dancing, okay? You could be a choreographer. What instruments can you play? Please let us know what you can do. Follow us on our social media site and let us know what you can do. Somebody could be watching you there to hire you. I just make a let you know. And as it be like that, we could continue with the story where they online. And this story now one story where they blew up the internet. It's coming from none other than Simi. Una know say this story matter don dey online for some time. And wetin happen? Because Simi comment, or she made a post. What was the post about? She said people should stop raping. Stop raping women. Okay, that's what she said. She went on to say that she went on to say that the punishment for raping should be castration, or the person should be burnt alive. That is what she said. Oh, and after she said this, so many people, supported and said yes, the person should be burnt alive, and many people opposed it. So, what if somebody is accused unjustly? Before investigation, what if there's a jungle justice and then the person is castrated and burnt alive, and then we'll find out that nothing happened. And the whole thing started because of a post made by a lady known as Mirabel, which will later confirm Mirabel saying that what she said was a lie. Nothing happened to her. We don't know why people they carry Simi for head. We don't know. But on top of the matter, we don't know whether not because of Simi took mouth for inside the matter. Talk say see the punishment where they supposed to give person way rape. We don't know. But what happen be say person can't go inside Twitter account of Simi, went backwards to go and do investigation. And they tell you, internet don't they forget. And when person won't carry your matter for head, they go carry am for head. Una no one carry your matter for head. Person no carry Simi matter for head though. Went back to bring up a post that Simi made years ago about a 16-year-old boy and a 4-year-old boy that were in a mother's daycare center. So a lot of things, people have been saying a lot of things about the whole thing. Nigerians are, calling out the government to investigate this what happened, why did she make this post and all. When this post got to Simi, when she found out about it, she made a post about it. Okay, she said that she was a young child, a young lady of 20 something years, and the post was not made because she was molesting anybody or abusing anybody. She made it as if, make the post to let us know that she was just catching crews, just saying things that will happen, that she just made posts. It was not about, abusing anybody or because she abused or molested somebody. That's what Simi let us know about it. So many people are saying a lot of things that no, something may have happened though. Maybe she molested a 16-year-old child. Maybe she molested a 4-year-old child. We don't know what happened. Okay. And then after all said and done, the federal government, that is the federal government in charge of, trafficking, sexual molestation, they have decided to go into the matter and investigate what happened at that time. Calm down, make another like waiting happen. Now all this thing happened recently, and they have decided to investigate the matter. So amid all this controversy, some of the singers all tweet about experience with children at a mother's daycare that resurfaced online. So the National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons, that is NAPTIP, they have assured the public of its commitment to investigate every credible claim of child sexual abuse and misconduct. Okay, they are letting the fan. What they said is, if you have factual information, evidence, or you were directly affected, please reach out to them confidentially, okay, via the email or direct message, okay. They are urging everyone with concrete information or victims to reach out to them confidentially. They have decided to open up an investigation in this matter. Calm down, make a tell una. So now what is happening now is, say, if you get anything, you get any evidence concerning that thing wey happen years ago about Simi's posts, the 16-year-old person she was talking about in the post, we don't know. The 4-year-old child she was talking about in the post, we don't know. If you have any information about it, reach out to NAPTIP. That's what they're letting us know. Reach out to NAPTIP via their email or direct message. So that's what they're letting us know now. But calm down. Many fans talk different kind of things on top of this matter. And I tell you, one actor who is Uche Maduagu, he said that Simi should quit singing for now until after the investigation. To which so many people reply that, why should she quit singing? What crime did she commit? Did she do anything that will make her quit singing? Another person said, imagine the audacity telling her to quit singing. Did she do anything to make her to quit singing? So, a lot of people have been saying a different kind of things about this. One person said that this one is coming from Sahid. Sahid is saying that since she decided to insult men, so they have decided to carry the matter on their head. I beg. You see, when it comes to rape, people assume that rape is just something that only happens to women. There are men too that rape affects them, and they are women. Okay, so rape is not something that happens to only one gender; it happens to both gender. Because when you don't give your consent about, you don't give your consent about intimacy, that means that somebody has taken advantage of you. You can call it rape, you can call it molestation, you can call it, domestic abuse, or whatever it is you want to call it. Okay, so people that are saying that she had decided to offend men, so she should get ready for it. I don't know. Is she offending men by saying that say no to rape, stop raping women? Is it because she only says stop raping women? She did not say stop raping men. Is that why we are saying that she has offended men? I beg, maybe we check and go away. So other people are coming out to say a lot of. So Osita, you want to say something? Sorry for cutting you. Want to say something, Osita?
It's funny because if you use clear eye, there are a lot of things that I'm trying to restrict myself from saying based on say we did TV. But if you use clear eye, check up. Not the only men they rape women. Not the only men they rape women. If we start to analyze some kind of things, you go see say in a very broad sense. But Osita, calm down. Don't say that thing you want to say. But what I'm trying to say in essence is anybody that should feel offended by that particular statement is a funny thing. It's a very funny thing. I don't know. I feel anybody that should feel offended should be picked up. Make them start to the open investigation for the person head. And somebody said something, Joy, and I've been trying to wrap my head around that particular statement. The person said, Speedality made a statement, and when he was asked, he said that it was just him catching cruise. That the statement will be saying make no hold water at all. Say now him catching cruise now in that particular statement that he was just looking for engagement on his page. That was what he said, and the matter died a natural death. And Simi made a tweet 15 years ago, and an investigation is being opened on that particular tweet she made 15 years ago. Now, how many years Simi did now? Simi did I think 30 something years, in her mid 30s, if I'm
Yes,
not mistaken. If you come out
yes.
15 years ago, if you come out 15 years from mid 30s, we are talking about 15, 16 years. So imagine opening up an investigation for what a 15, 16-year-old child tweeted. It's not as if it should be overlooked because some of the tweets were actually disturbing. But like she said in her post, she said that she was just a very young girl that was careless. She was just making those posts not out of spite or not because she actually meant it, but because she was just tweeting every single thing that came to her mind without filters. Believe it or not, till this very moment, Joy, if you go online, you would still see some children that are also making very careless posts on social media. I've seen
Mm-hmm.
some of them. In fact, some of them were directed at me, maybe not post, but comment. But if I go through the person page where we say they make this particular comment, I go say na small pikin wey get privilege to phone and data. And I go just leave the whole matter. You understand? So personally, I feel I do not know, but I'm of
Okay.
the
You know,
opinion that until somebody should officially come out and said, I am victim of that particular statement necessary. Until then, to me, I feel an investigation. We can use the case of R. Kelly. Some people came out and they said they are victims. An investigation was opened, the matter was taken to court. But this one, she made the tweet. She came out to say this is why the tweet was made. And then they are still saying they want to investigate that same matter. When does she make the tweet? Why was fidelity not investigated, and why is Simi being investigated? I understand being offended by the fact that she decided to overlook people that are accusing people of rape falsely and focusing on rape victims. I understand that e get where e touch, but then at this particular point, why e be say some people wan come carry the matter for head? Are you a rapist? If you are not a rapist, why are you angry that she's saying people should stop raping women if you not be rapist? Now wetin just my chest, Joy.
somebody was saying that the tweets when Simi found out about the tweet, she came online to say that someone has brought a tweet to her notice about a post she made some years back, and she did not even apologize. She did not apologize about what she said earlier. And then somebody was asking, I don't understand. You want her to apologize about what? Someone said, say no to rape. Also that she even went on to say something later that if someone was accusing somebody falsely, the person should be punished for accusing somebody falsely. She also said something like that. And she said what she still stand until tomorrow is that we should say no to rape. Okay. So I don't know why you are saying that she did not apologize, that she's arrogant, the way she's talking about the whole thing. I don't know, the whole thing. Are we trying to say, are we trying to change the narrative? Are they trying to change the narrative of what she said? If okay, since they have decided to open an investigation, no problem, make them open an investigation. But the message is still say no to rape. The message is still that she's standing for, people that are, for raping should be, castrated or burnt alive. And people are still saying that no, the punishment is too much. Maybe they should be sent to prison or something like that. Just like saying that someone that was caught stealing, they should cut off the person's hand. That we have not become so barbaric to do that kind of thing. Everybody with the way they see things and their opinion about things. Okay. So I don't know why we are still, they're still pushing about Simi make sure they chook mouth for waiting. One fan said next time Simi no go chook mouth for waiting no consign her a day. Wow. I don't understand. I don't The whole thing is just somehow. But as it be like that, we go leave this story because if you continue, the story no go finish, I dey tell you. They have decided to open an investigation. Let them go on with the investigation. They said if you have an evidence, come forward. You have any factual evidence, come forward and let them know what evidence you have. They have decided, NAPTIP have decided to investigate daycare centers where they're taking care of children to know what is really happening there, if the children are molested or anything. No problem. They should go on, okay? And as it be like that, we go leave the story, enter the next story wey we carry come forward. And because say this kind story na tori wey dey put command for inside, e no dey finish. I dey tell you, the story no dey finish. Whatever comes up, we will let you know, because Fame Idols na current story, things wey dey happen, na im we dey carry come forward now. Na so the thing be. Also, abeg, make we continue dey go from abi you will still wan talk one thing for inside this matter.
course, so we go tiptoe come up from that particular story, enter the very next story. Yes, and you know there's one take be. You know, say as we dey finish this one, we dey enter the
Okay, now so the thing Bill, sorry for the breaking transmission. Well, person waiting for news now. Now none other than our own Ololade. Yes, so now Asake dey for news today. Oh, I dey tell you. Asake don't talk many kind things. So different kind things make some kind revelation. Ahmed Ololade, and you know normal level now. We see we can't let you know. Wetin happen for inside Asake side? Yes, so wetin be that take wey Asake talk? Ashake talk one thing, he made a revelation, something that happened years ago. And they tell you, and it be like say most of these artists are beginning to open up about things that happened years ago. We are still talking about a story. Yes, last week we talked about the story about someone was talking about 16 years ago. He produced a film for someone. He was not paid, not even a single dime was given to him. And then somebody is telling us about Tems was talking about rejection, and people, they were throwing bottles at her when she's there singing. Calm down, make a notice and know what's happened. And Shake don't come up again, open up about something way happened years ago. And they tell you this kind open up revelation. Well, no wahala. Sometimes it's good like that to make people talk waiting day for your mind. How did it take happen? Maybe we'll clear the air. Well, Ashake don't talk one or two things so about what happened at the beginning of in career. Calm down, make I tell you know. According to Waiting Ashake talk, he has recounted some of the challenges he faced during his early days as a rising artist in an interview. He said this happened at one point in his career, and he told us about how promoters rejected him mostly because he sang in Yoruba language. Listen to what Ashake said. Ashake said, how this is coming from Ashake directly. He said, how I got to where I am today is by God's grace, self-belief, consistency, and endurance. At some point, a lot of people said no to me. They did not allow me to perform at shows because I spoke Yoruba language. But thank God I did not stop, and I kept believing in myself. Now look at where I am today. I am so happy for myself. This is coming from singer Ashake. Hmm. Wow. And they tell you, things like these, when you hear things like this, that he was rejected, they refused to allow him to sing because he sang in his own language, this is your own indigenous language, and you refuse to allow the person to sing. I keep on asking myself, what are we really turning into? Why don't we appreciate ourselves? Why don't we appreciate our own originality? Why do we have to always try to feel that you have to sing in a particular Western language before you were accepted? No. Even now that Ashake is now closing stadiums, even the closing stadium, even now that he's doing all those things, you see foreigners singing in his own language. They sing the song he's singing. He's singing in his own language and they sing with him. Now that Ashake is now, selling out international venues like the O2 Arena, Madison Square Garden. Most of you will be familiar with these places, these event centers. You will hear artists, Europeans, you hear them singing the Yoruba lyrics, Ashake Yoruba lyrics. So it is, language is not a barrier. Language is not a barrier. Let us stop looking down on who we are. Don't look down on that thing that makes you original, because what makes you original is what makes you stand out. That's what makes you different. If you are the same thing with everybody, the crowd will cover you. But what makes you different is standing and believing in what you are and doing that thing that makes you different. I'm telling you. Okay, another fan was saying that fans had a lot to say about it. One fan said, "Oh, this is where you see grace in action." Okay, somebody said this is where you see grace in action. Another person was saying that one of the fans was arguing that although that they prefer that he should sing in his own in English language, it would have been easy for him, for others to for the international audience to understand him. But just look at it. Whether he's singing in his own language or he's singing in English, they understand him. Now he's selling out he's selling out international venues. So what I was saying, so I don't think it is not when you sing in a particular language, it is not the language you sing in that determines if your fans will accept you or not. It is not. Your originality your originality speaks for you. Your confidence speaks for you. And so the person that said grace speak for you also. I think I will also accept that one, that grace also speak for a person. Okay. Another fans was saying, many people were still criticizing him. Okay. Many people criticizing. Okay. Another person said that one person said that they are calling on local rappers, to come out and sing in your own local language. Okay, we have people that are rapping in Igbo. Yes, they rap in their own Igbo languages. We have people that are rapping in their own Igbo languages, and they are selling out. They're selling out. So what are we saying? So some fans are saying that this kind of thing that Asake is saying. One fan said, this woman from Ifeanyi. Ifeanyi said he loved this revelation. This thing that Asake is saying. This thing he loves it. Why? Because it encourages upcoming artists. If you're upcoming artists, you just starting, it encourages them to sing in your own dialect. Okay, you can also start singing in your dialect. Also, I don't know if you're hearing me. Start singing in your dialect. Do that thing that makes you different. Don't let the crowd cover you. It's coming from Ifeanyi. Also, you want to say something?
Somebody was actually asking, yes, and I think I'm actually co-asking. This person was saying, where in particular was Asake singing that, he was not accepted? Because a lot of people know that the Westerners, that is, I'm talking about people in Lagos, really speak Yoruba. So, is it that he was not singing in? I would understand if a Yoruba artist, I beg your pardon, is trying to thrive in the East, where the dominant language is Igbo language. You understand? I would understand if you're making this particular claim where maybe they are not speaking that particular language predominantly. But a situation whereby you are in Lagos and you're trying to say that you were not accepted for singing in Yoruba, we need to use clear eye. We need to use clear eye checker, because we have a lot of artists. Yes, even though English speaking artists are more, but we have a lot of artists that are doing well for themselves. So was it before YBNL that he was not accepted for singing in his language, or was it after?
Okay. Now, I understand what Osita is saying, and the fan who is asking that question. And that question that the fan is asking is what I wanted about. You know what the fan said is true. Someone said that thing. Somebody said that thing. For him, he knows that we have people that were singing before Asake started singing. Okay, look at our Fuji artists. They were singing before Asake started. That is some of our Fuji artists, and most of our Fuji artists they are singing in their own local dialect. Yes, most of our Fuji artists are singing in their own local dialect. Okay, most of our Fuji artists they sing in their own local dialect. So how is it that Asake was not accepted? How is it that he was not accepted? That is what they don't know. When did they start singing? What year was this? Okay, this is a normal thing that happens when an artist come out to say one or two things. Okay, but the thing is, at the end of the day, I still stand on, grace speaks for a person. Yes, and you don't have to sing in a particular language before you are accepted. Okay, I still agree with that, and I also still agree that agree that now that Asake is selling out international venues, O2 Arena and Madison Square Gardens and so many other places, it shows that yes, grace speak for somebody, grace speak for people. Okay, grace does speak. And it also encourages upcoming fans, which so many our fans have signed it. It encourages upcoming fans to do you, be yourself, keep being original. Okay, we don't know where Asake was rejected, the promoters that rejected him, the promoters that refused to accept him, but we can also believe there's something that I know that we can believe that many fans have stories of how they started and places that they were not accepted. Okay, that is one thing there. Okay, that's just it. Many fans have stories of when they were not accepted, when they were rejected. Maybe a place they went to sing and maybe they threw bottles at them, they threw sachet water, asking them to get off the stage, and what is this one singing and all that. We have fans with those stories. If you come into the Nollywood space, come into the Nollywood industry, you have people that will tell you, oh, when they started singing or when they started acting, nobody will not pay and all that. It happens. Okay, so I'm not here to start asking Asake, oh, where is that place? What year? Which promoter did this to you and did that to you? Bygone is bygones. That is just it. But it is just the positive thing we learn from this that I want to pick up. The positive thing we learn from it, which is keep being you. You're doing something positive. You have a dream. You believe that what you're doing is good. You have this talent that people don't recognize yet. You can do it well. Even Don Jazzy said, keep refining, keep becoming better until you get an opportunity. That is just the way I see it. Keep becoming better, keep doing you until you get an opportunity. I'm not going to start asking Asake, oh, which year? Who was the artist? Who was the promoter? I beg, you won't go fight the person where we go to ask that kind of question. I don't think they ask that kind of question now. Also, I beg, how you take Siam? Me don't think they ask that kind of question. No, I don't go ask that kind of question. The only thing we say, I go just pick the positive part for inside waiting Asake say, leave the remaining part. Let's see where one dragon, make una go the dragon. When I know where the man they live, a house, go the dragon for there. I be Osita, how you take Siam? May they go the people will ask and the year, the time when it happened, the promoter go drag. Me I no drag anybody. He don't talk with me, don't talk. And I saw me say go leave the matter. I beg. That's what I won't leave am. So now so the thing be on top Asake matter. And as it be like that, we go leave waiting happen with Asake when it started out in the music industry. And we go enter our next story where we carry on for now. And this one, this one is on a sad note too. I tell you, this is on a sad note, we're not happy about this. This is something that we heard about it and everybody was like, what happened? How? A lot of questions. And this is something that happens when a family loses, when we lose somebody in the entertainment industry. People ask, how? Because when you see someone in there is this kind of stereotype. When I call it stereotype that people use, it's kind of stereotype people see, people use in looking at those in the entertainment industry. When we say, oh, this person is an actor, this person is an artist, we expect that the person has a lot of money and this person is well to do and all that. But we don't know that some people might be going through a lot at the back, and that is what we don't know. We don't see it. The screen does not tell you what the person is going through. The screen doesn't tell you the challenges the person is going through. All you see is the acting, the vibes, the singing. That is what we see. Also, I don't know if you're following me. That's what we see. We don't see what is happening behind the scene. We don't see what the person is going through. So as you also, I don't know, you won't continue with this story because our fans want to know, who is this person I'm talking about? Who is this actor I'm talking about? What happened? What are we saying about this actor? Also, that beg, may we know what happened with this actor and how the whole thing take happen. I continue with the story because this is a sad one.
For people that do not know, for people that do not know, for people that are not so much aware, this is actually on a sad note. Say so myself. Now, popular Nigerian actor Bamidele, professionally known as he has kicked the bucket. Yeah, exactly there. Okemesi actually died at the hospital on Tuesday, February 24th, 2026 at about 11:50 a.m. Now, news don't report say the actor died after spending a few hours in coma following complications from drugs administered to him at the hospital. Announcing his death in a video shared on Instagram, actor Tony Montana Jeff stated that his body has been deposited in the mortuary. According to the post, we say he come as make. He said, with heavy heart, I'm announcing to the world that Okemesi is dead. The doctor pronounced him dead at exactly 11:50 a.m. this morning, February 24, 20. So on behalf of the entire Bamidele family, I'm announcing to the world that Oluwatope Bamidele Saint is dead. We have taken the body to the morgue. I will communicate the rest of the arrangement to you. We appreciate every one of you up for him. May God forgive Okemesi and rest his soul. That was exactly the post was made. And believe me, a lot of RIP, a lot of rest in peace, a lot of, messages was flying left, right, and center. A lot. People just had a lot to say, but all I can say from my own end is, of course, may God grant the family the fortitude to bear the loss. But coming out to come and say this particular actor died from complications from, drug that was administered in a hospital. That, that should, I don't know. I do not even know the best way we would go about things like this. It can't be like say no, it can't numb. It can't be like say no. This is an actor hearing this. So what about those people that do not have a voice, people that are not being heard? He get where he touch, get where he touch. Joy, knock me like for teeth. Time not really day like that.
Now, so the thing be, and it's part of the things I was still talking about. Okay, that we see actors and we have a stereotype to give them, and we don't know the stereotype to associate them with. Okay, and we don't know that they have a lot that are going through behind the scenes. Okay, before he was rushed to the hospital and all the complications, there was an health issues. Okay, so most people, people will be saying, assuming a lot of things. Oh, why won't he go to a different kind of hospital? Why won't he go to this kind of this? A lot of things. But at the end of the day, this person is late now. The family is mourning. Abeg, anything una wan post online, make una know say the family fit come online, read one or two things, make una dey considerate, make una get some kind emotional intelligence. Okay, so but on this issue of him, dying from complication in the hospital, abeg, this one really pain. E pain, I dey tell you, e pain. But then no wahala. Maybe investigation go enter the matter. We never know. But as it be like that, we could just leave the story as it be like that and say, may his soul rest in peace and may the family find comfort. Okay. And as it be like that, we could leave the story like that to hope say una enjoy all the story we carry come for una today. From Asake to Rio, where we tell una wetin happen. Even them. So yes, so all of them not talk their own matter. Hope say una enjoy everything we carry come for una today. And na so we go leave the story today. Osita abeg, wetin you want talk on top the matter? Well, be like say we get small break in transmission for where Osita dey. And as it be like that, I joy your baby girl. They tell una say wherever you're watching us from, don't forget to follow us, follow us, follow us. Please share, 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 share. Okay, we love you so much from Fame Idols. Please keep on commenting. Let us know how you see what we say, our stories, comment and let us know about how you see what your actors, yes, your artists, your entertainers are doing. Are you in support or not? And as it be like that, we go leave the story where we carry come today and look forward to the next one where we go carry come for next time, because see that one, it go hot where we pass today on. Well, your baby girl Joy is saying good night.